My guest is here. I'm going to be bringing her on soon, but I want to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in or who is about to tune in. Okay.
See how you look. Oh my god, you look so nice. Abroad weather is doing you well.
I know. The weather is good. How are you, babe? Long time.
I'm great. I'm very good. What's up now? What's happening?
Nothing much. We're just, trying to survive. COVID and all, was was a big blow for everybody. But yeah, we're trying to,
All right.
stay
We're here. Surviving Nigeria.
And you look so good. After this video, we need to chat and you need to tell me your secrets because you know what I'm talking about.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk about that. But first of all, let me say thank you to everyone who's tuned in. This is Learn and Relearn with Eve. So in case you're wondering who this beautiful young lady is, she is my childhood friend, my big sister. Yes, I know she doesn't look it, but she's my big sister. But she's my big sister. She's my prayer partner. She's been looking out for me since I can remember. And I am so glad to be sharing this platform with her because I have watched her grow. I have been inspired by some of the things that she's been doing. And I know she's proud of me, even though she doesn't say it sometimes. But I'm happy that she's here today to share a little about the topic that, as you can see, it's called handling business and understanding customers. So there's a lot going on with people's businesses, whether it is a corporate job, if it's somebody who's an entrepreneur, or it's a firm. Some people understand the value of business, but they do not understand the value of handling customers, especially some CEOs, because they don't have to deal with the customer directly. They pay people for that. So Tolu is also the CEO of Jobelle Locks Hairs. Ladies,
before you finish, I wanted to say that I noticed that I joined with my personal account, but if I can join with my business account so that I have like my followers also.
What you can do is type your business account now in the comment section, and then just leave it there. So guys, she's gonna type it. Let me just say it's at Jobelle Locks Hairs, but she's gonna put it out there. So ladies, thank me later, because why? You're guaranteed 100% quality hair. Good service, good customer service, good delivery time and time again. And oh guys, she just launched her hot comb. I'm broke right now, but I'm gonna be getting it because most of my hair accessories came from her. Do you remember the one you shared at your wedding? The hair coiler?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
that stuff comes in handy.
It does. Trust me. The hot comb is like next to none. Like
I've been seeing it. I'm like, and I see the way you use it. It looks very easy to use.
It is very easy to use because I think a lot of times when we're done styling our hair and we go about our day, humidity, because it's kind of hot in Lagos and also even in Canada. You're trying to flatten the top base and it's just looking humpy. But with the hot comb, you just need to like go this, and it's as
just and then you're done.
Exactly.
Okay, so now that we're talking about your business, let's get into the into some of the things I've wanted to ask, and I'm sure some people have wanted to ask you, but time, busy schedule, and all. So, first question is, what influenced the start of your business?
Okay, that's a good question. So, what influenced it? Just to give you guys a bit of background about me, I didn't just wake up one day and say I wanted to do hair. I have a law degree. I wanted to be a lawyer, and as time went on, you get to a point in life you want to just focus on what it is that you can do and that can make you happy, and that can also put food on your table. And hair for me just came so easy. And then I thought to myself, because of how much I love doing hair and how I want my hair to always look good, I thought to myself, let me see if I can do a business with it. I wasn't sure if it was going to be successful, but I just thought to myself, let me, put my foot in the water and see what I get back. And I started based on, hair, what I like, and the business just grew, based on that. So I think I was just influenced with the fact that I wanted something that was mine, something that I
Mm-hmm.
could create and that no one could take away from me. So yeah,
All
and
right.
that's the point of
And
being an
you're
entrepreneur.
doing a pretty good job at it. Well
Thank
done.
you. Thank
Oh,
you.
guys,
Very
by the way,
proud.
I'm wearing this shirt. She gave me this shirt. See,
What you, oh, you still have
glam by
yours. See, I
dance.
should have worn mine. You should have told me. I should have worn
Nah,
mine. It would have made it
I
so
wanted
much
to
easier.
surprise you actually. That's why I didn't tell you because I was gonna wear it.
Thank
So
you.
on the back is written Jobelle. So now
Mm.
how long did it take you to plan and then execute the type of business that you're currently doing now?
To be honest, let's say I started the business at first in 2014, which was an epic fail. I invested so much. I did a lot of travel just so that I could get quality hair. And because I was in law school, I was only traveling to Nigeria for the holiday and I wasn't able to focus on the
Mm-hmm.
business. And
Mm-hmm.
it literally failed because I wasn't able to, do the whole social media marketing. I wasn't able to meet customers. It was just not, it just didn't work out. And by the time I wanted to start again, it took me about, let's say, 3 months. So I really needed to understand the whole social media platform. I needed to understand the hair industry, what people are looking for, what is out there. I did a bit of competitive analysis. I did, my
Mm-hmm.
cost benefit analysis, good market strategy, and just thought to myself, okay, are you ready to do this? And basically, I would just say around 3 months because I was pregnant at the time. So I had a lot of time on my hand to just sit down and think about the next stage of my life once I'm done giving birth. So yeah, I could say three
Okay.
months.
Well,
Yeah.
you kind of answered the next question because I was gonna ask like how much research did you have to do
Oh
to
yeah.
start the business, but you've already answered two in one.
Yeah.
So what
Okay.
makes your business, everybody is, so to be honest, I'm sure before you thought of starting a hair business, some people were already in the hair business before you, and some people started about the same time that you did.
Yes.
So everybody's literally doing the same thing. Everybody's an OAP, everybody's a makeup artist, everybody is a fashion designer, everybody makes shoes, jewelries, and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody sells hair. So what makes your business stand out from, the rest of every, so if I, for example, I buy hair from you and my friend sees that she's like, this hair is nice. So where'd you get it? I'm like, oh, my childhood friend says, what's people that used to sell hair? People are very skeptical because people have bought
Yeah.
hair for so much money and then it turns
Yes.
out to be bad. So
Yes.
what makes your business stand out from the rest of other people?
I think for me, in terms of the business, like I have this motto that I go by. I'm not going to sell what I cannot wear because I am a walking brand. I live for my brand. So if I'm going outside, I want people to see me and whatever it is they can see, whatever it is they love about me in terms of my hair, that's what I want to give back. That's what I want to give them. So if they're going to pay me money for hair, I'm not just going to just go to some random place or some market and just pick out low quality hair. So for me, what stands out first of all is the quality of my hair. Like I don't play around with the quality. I make sure that I'm getting premium for
Hmm.
for the hair. And secondly is customer service. I treat my customers like my friends, okay?
Yeah.
And it's because over time I've experienced really bad customer service, and I see that for myself. I always put myself in the buyer situation. Like if I wanted to buy something, what would I what is it that I'm looking for from the seller? And then with
Yeah.
that mindset, I'm able to give back to my clients what it is they expect from me. They want the
Hmm.
one-on-one time. They want that intimacy in terms of they want to be able to message me and say, "Oh, I need help in this area. Can you advise me?" And
Yeah.
follow up is very important. You need to update
Hmm.
your client. Some people just, sellers. Okay, for example, for my business, it takes about 10 to 12 business days to get a week done. And I know a lot of Instagram, vendors just do, oh yeah, after the 12 businesses, then I'll reach out. But I always follow up with my clients, letting them know, okay, so your bundles are in, I've started processing your weeks, just so that they have the rest of mind that, okay, she's on it. It's not
Hmm.
just pay me and then till whenever
You
I
go
message you.
blank.
So
Yeah.
that's very
Yeah.
important. So for me, when a lot of my customers, message me, that's what they like most about me because I take the time to reach out to them. I take the time to answer
Yeah.
their questions. I'm not rude.
Mhm.
it doesn't matter how my client is to me. My job is to present myself in the best possible positive light. So I'm always very,
Yeah.
open. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, communication is very important. What else will I say? I just think positivity, you need to be positive with your clients. Even when you make mistakes, it's always good to be honest and very transparent. That is very
Yeah.
vital.
That's
Yeah.
key. That's a number, and that's what
Mhm.
that is even what makes you like stay in the minds of customers, and then they can refer you to other people because they'll be like, oh, when I bought this hair from this person, she wasn't like this, she wasn't rude, which is weird. You don't see that in on online every time.
Mhm.
Okay, guys, before we continue, thank you to everyone who just joined. We're
Thank
talking
you.
handling business and understanding customers, and this is Tolu Dan Adeoye. She is my childhood friend and sister, and she's also the CEO of Jobelle Locks Hair. So we're talking handling business and understanding customers, but we're talking from her own point of view as an entrepreneur who ventured into the hair business. So please, if you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section. We'll definitely be reading them out. Now, you said something about, handling customers, like making sure that they're satisfied, you do follow-ups and all that. Now,
Yeah.
with the little experience that you've had, can you tell us one of your best experiences with a customer and one of your worst experiences with a customer?
Oh, that's a tough one. I have a lot of really good experiences, but the bad
Just
experience,
anyone,
not so
fine.
much, to be honest. Okay, so let's see. One of my best experience. Oh Lord, I have so many. Let me think. Okay. To be honest, God has blessed me with great customers. Like every time, like I have a client, they're always just perfect. They're never rude to me ever,
Mhm.
and they're always
Yeah.
very understanding and very open to my suggestions. So in terms of
Mhm.
my favorite experience, so I had this customer who'd never known about me. She's never met me. Of course, I moved to Canada and she's based here. And she just got referred to me by a friend. She doesn't even follow me on Instagram. And after we just chatted for like a few minutes, she got really comfortable and ordered 4 weeks from me at the same time. And my wigs
Wow.
are not, how I don't want to use the word cheap, but I mean for what I sell, the
They're not
prices
cheap,
are
but they're not expensive. They're quite affordable.
exactly. And she got four from me at the same time. And I was so overwhelmed. Like I was happy, and she told me the reason why she did that was because based off the first two conversations we had, she just felt comfortable
Mhm.
with me. The way I
Yeah.
responded to her, I was very respectful. I was very honest, and yeah, I think that's. I have a lot, honestly. To be honest, I do have a
No,
lot.
I mean that's one because
That's one, yeah.
you don't get that every time. It's not
Hmm.
everybody who there are some people that could be as nice as you, and some people will inquire, and that probably that's the end of it. The person might not even buy anything,
Yeah,
you know.
but yeah,
So, but
mhm.
yeah,
I've
so
had,
but I mean, you're like so now. Can you think of one worst experience or one not worst, but something that didn't really go well between
oh,
you and the customer?
yes, I remember. That was back in Nigeria. I don't remember because it was, at the back of my mind. But I had this customer who ordered a wig, and she at the time, I don't know where she is now. She was based in Switzerland, but she was to Lagos for like a wedding, and she wanted to get a
Yeah.
wig from me, and she wanted the whole express service. She wanted everything, which
Mm-hmm.
made sense. I mean, I'm fine. I was going to, service, this customer, and then she she wanted to make payments, of course, and she had her money in euros, and she wanted to pay me in naira. So there was that bit of okay, I need to change money, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And we went from her paying me, let's say 80% deposit, and
Mm-hmm.
picking up the hair, which of course I will never do. I'll never give you hair if you don't pay me complete. Never ever again. That was an experience. And she said, oh, she had this wedding, blah blah. She had to rush and everything. I was like, that's fine. I mean, she gave me her contact. She told me where she was leaving, just so that I feel comfortable that she's not going to run away.
Yeah.
That went from I'm going to pay you after the wedding to like 2 weeks of me chasing her for my money. So she left Lagos, she went back to Switzerland, and then she blocked me on Instagram, she blocked me on everywhere. And I was like, oh Lord, what do I
Wow.
do? And I wasn't
Wow.
going to, of course, I was angry. And she kept on saying she was going to make payments. And when I saw that I couldn't reach her, I just started praying about it, to be honest. Like, I was like, God, I've never cheated anyone. And if this lady is going to cheat me, she's not going to have peace of mind until she pays me my
Of
money.
course
And one day,
not. Of course not. She can't.
exactly. And one day
She
I woke
can't.
up and I just saw, you have, what that alert, credit alert notification, and
Mm-hmm.
I literally just, she blocked me, and of course I blocked her. I was like, I don't want to have anything to do with anyone. And that's the only person I've ever had such experience where it was weird. It was just, and she was referred to me by someone that I know. So
Mm-hmm.
that was a bad experience. But yeah, we're over
Yeah,
that.
I
That's
can
not happening
imagine.
again ever,
Okay,
ever.
so if you were not running your own business right now, I know you read law, I know you had a little bit of business master degree or something going
Yeah,
on, but if you were not an entrepreneur right now, what would you be doing?
yeah.
As in like profession, what else would you be doing?
I'll be a legal counsel. I'll be a lawyer, and I would specialize in mergers and acquisitions, so basically contract law. That's what I would be doing if I wasn't into hair.
But do you think you will ever practice again? Like, if you decide to practice, but I'm sure if you decide to practice, I'm sure you'll not do it full time, probably like a consultant or something.
Yeah, most likely. To be honest, right now for me, I'm so into my hair business that it's not for me. It's not just a
Hmm.
side hustle. It is
Yeah.
everything. It's what's going to put food on my table, put a roof over my head.
Hmm.
It's a legacy I want to leave for my children, and I'm looking to build an empire with it. But if
Ooh.
there was ever a
Ooh.
situation, yes, if there was ever a situation where I had to kind of take a back seat and do something more structured, like 9 to 5 and all, yeah, I
Yeah.
would be a lawyer, but maybe on, like you said, like on a pattern. Maybe I'll do freelance, give freelance,
Oh,
like,
right,
yeah,
right.
that's what I
Okay.
would do.
All right. So, with your experience, how have you been able to handle, because I know it's not easy to start a business from scratch and let it grow. You have to do a lot of sacrificing. If you have to sacrifice sleep, if you have to sacrifice to please people, I'm telling you, because it's not even
It's
sometimes when you get a new job, when you're trying to like put yourself in there, you have to understand the rules. You have to say, okay, the do's, don'ts, and all that. So, how have
yeah.
you been able to handle, your business and your
Mhm.
customers? Because it's not easy. Because sometimes handling your business overshadows satisfying your customers if you're not careful.
Yeah,
So
true.
how have you been able to do this?
So for me, first of all, I'm just gonna say I love my sleep. So that's the biggest
That I cannot
sacrifice of
forget.
all. That
That
is
I can never forget.
that is the biggest sacrifice of all, losing sleep. And like I said before, like I moved to Canada. I used to be in Nigeria, where of course you have help. You have your family, you have someone you can hire for like domestic chores and stuff. But over here it's like you're on your own. You're on your own.
Yeah.
So for me, I
Like,
in terms of managing my business, honestly, I sacrifice my sleep. To be honest, I sacrifice my
mm,
sleep. I just because during the day, I'm busy being a wife and a mom, and at night I just have my time to myself, so I
yeah.
can quickly make a wig or to do whatever it is that I need to do in terms of my business. And in as much as I want to put my family first, I also make sure I'm putting my customers next to my family because they're
Yeah.
they're my community now. And as much as much as I want to be very committed in my business and everything and do everything on time, I also want my customers to have that, what's the word, I want them to be comfortable. I want to treat them the way I would treat my siblings, so
True.
being honest and everything. So basically, if I have to lose sleep just so that I can deliver on the job, I will do
Hmm.
that. That's how I've been handling
All
it.
right.
Sleep less, work more. I'm going to have a lot of time to sleep when I'm dead, so I might as well just stay awake now.
Yo, the hustle
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
The hustle has to pay though. That's real cool. So when you were starting up, okay, so I've always had this notion that if you want to start a business, you must have
Yeah.
like some huge, huge capital. Like probably you don't have, okay, if you know the kind of business, maybe bad as
Hmm.
in bad,
Yeah.
500K. Do you understand? I
Okay.
always feel like you must have that kind of amount for you to start any kind of business. So did you have like so much capital, or it was a little process of step by step, and then it grew?
That's a good question. And to be honest, capital is very important, especially when you've decided on the type of business you want to have and on the scale.
Hmm.
When it comes to hair, there's that thing where because of course you're getting the hair from overseas, you have to order so much of it. So
Yeah.
capital is very important. When I started, I don't know if I should be saying figures, but
No,
when I
no, it's
started,
fine. But
I
just like
yeah,
you had enough, or you had little, or you had.
yeah. When I started, I would say I had enough because I just bought everything I thought I needed. But as
Mm-hmm.
the business went on, I realized that I just needed to. All I needed was just a few, and promote what it is that I have done. So basically, like I said, I make wigs, custom made wigs with 100% virgin hair. So basically, people are not focused on the hair; they want to see the creation. And with
Mm-hmm.
that, of course, if for example, if I'd invested money and I was able to get like bundles to make 5 weeks, from those 5 weeks, every profit I make, I add to the cost and then order more. So initially, I didn't need to buy so much of it because I didn't need to. But
Mm-hmm.
what I'm just saying is, when you want to start a business, you need to think to yourself, first of all, this business I want to start, if it's something you're customizing for someone and it's tailor made, you don't need to invest so much money. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
someone pays you, you take the cost, buy the hair, keep your profits. Next person, that's how you do it. But then it depends. As I said, it depends. If you're doing a business where you have to buy bulk, why not?
Yeah.
Save your money, grow your capital, and when you feel that everything is ready, check, check, check. The product itself, logistics, and all that. Then you invest. So I think it just depends on the business itself.
Okay. I'm learning. Of which, speaking of which, me and you have serious talk. I was
Okay,
gonna say
yes, we
this.
do, we do, we do.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know what
serious
it's
talk.
about, but whatever. Yeah, we'll talk. Let me say hello to everyone who is here. Hi, Toby.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Cynthia.
everybody. Okay.
Hi,
Let me call out
hi,
people that I'm seeing.
Andrea.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, Biscuit Bone. Hi,
Hi,
King
hi.
Fash. Hi, Team Kodo. Hi, everybody. Don't forget, you can still leave your questions if you have any, and you
Yes,
can also
please.
check out her page. Her business page is at Jobelle Locks Hairs. She typed it right there, so you should be seeing it on the screen. So, what's the best part about your business?
Um, okay. I have two best parts. I enjoy what I do. Like when you see me in my work zone,
Mm-hmm.
I can forget about everything else happening in the world. As long as I'm making hair, for me, it's not just
Mm-hmm.
making hair. I'm creating something. It's a work
Yeah.
of art. It's not just make hair and no, 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 no. For me, it's like I put my mind and everything to make sure that everything is checked, the details and everything is styling. But the best part for me is the people I meet along the way. I can tell you for a fact that I have met some awesome, all my clients are awesome, but there are some of them that are just beyond what I was expecting. Because who am I? I mean, I just came from Nigeria. I've been in Canada for about a year now, and I can tell you that 80% of my clients don't even they didn't even know me from scratch. It's not like I have a pool of Covenant University students because that's the university I went to, or some people from my secondary school. No, these are people who have never met me, but because they love what I do,
Mm-hmm.
they're committed to being loyal to the brand. So for me, the best part would be creating the wigs themselves and the people I meet along the way. It's amazing the people I meet. Like I have people that I've never
Speaking
even
of
met before.
creating, speaking of creating hair, I have seen a couple of your videos, and I'm like, yo, I wish I
I'm
could do
tell-
this, but hey,
Honestly,
uh-uh.
I enjoy it. For me,
Nah.
it's therapy. Even when I say I want to go on holiday, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
2 3 days, and I'm like I haven't done any wig. I'm just like even if I don't have
It feels
orders,
weird.
I'm like I need to do
Yeah.
something. I need to. I'm currently in hairstyling school because in Canada here, before you can have your own salon and all that, you need to have a license. So I mean, and it's the most amazing journey. I think to myself that I wish I didn't even spend all that time in law school. I should have just gone to hair
No,
school.
but
Like,
actually,
what was
but
I
then again,
thinking?
no, but then again, do you know that it is not a waste? Because
It's not a
take for
waste,
example,
definitely.
take
It's
for
not.
example, you finish hairstyling. Guys, one more thing. This girl can read for Africa. I've never, as in, I thought I used to read. This one can go to school.
I
Like,
know school.
I
I was
remember
always
when,
in school. In
that's what
school.
I'm saying every time. What's up, Alpha? I'm preparing for this course. Oh, I'm doing this two
No,
months
I don't
course.
even
Oh,
have.
I'm like, my God. And then me, I'll not be feeling useless because I'm like, wait,
No.
what's this?
I
But I
think
totally understand. I
yeah.
totally understand. So, I mean, it's a good thing that you went through because, uh, apart from Jobelle Locks Hair's becoming a brand and becoming an
Yeah.
empire. You never know. What if somebody sees you and the person is from Hollywood and then the person says, "Oh, I want you to be on this production. You're going to be styling this person. This is what this person has to look like." You know, assist the head
I
head
can't wait
head.
for such opportunity.
Do you
Yes,
understand?
I'm
So it's
ready.
not
Yeah,
because by the time they give you your contract, it will not be hard for you to understand what
definitely,
what
definitely.
it's about. So it's really not a waste. So
Yeah.
now, at the start of your business, when like you said, you thought about doing the research and
Hmm.
everything. Were you skeptical about the reach when it came to customers? Because I know, to be honest, even with social media, I know if you don't handle it well, sometimes it doesn't go right. But even
Yeah.
sometimes when you try to handle it well, um, you just feel like it almost feels like nobody's watching. It feels like nobody's listening. So were you worried about the reach when it came to like having customers and all that?
Yeah, when I first started, I was scared because if anyone is here and you look at my personal, like if you want to like see me active, you need to go to my business feed. That's why I'm really upset that I should have logged in to this live with my business feed because I am most active there. My personal page, I think the last picture was like January this year. But I'm not so good with social media. I'm telling you, I'm not even on Twitter. I don't know what's happening there. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not sure what's happening there. But with my hair, it's
Trust me,
like
you're safe. It's you trust me,
when I
you're not
started, when I started, I was kind of worried, like, okay, who is gonna see me? I didn't want to be limited to those who already know me. I wanted to
mm-hmm.
reach people that weren't trying to be loyal to the brand because they were my friend or they were my family. I wanted people to
Yeah,
respect
the
the work
brand.
that I do, the service
Yeah.
that I deliver, So I was worried about that. But I always thought to myself, because I realized that some people have like thousands of followers, but it doesn't mean they're
Yo.
making profits off the business they're selling. Some people just
Mm-hmm.
like to join the social media just so that they can watch you flaunt your hair, whatever it
Yeah.
is, and just hear you talk. While some people are following you to buy from you. Like on my business page, I think I have 1,000 for something, which is not much to be honest, but trust me, it does not equate to how successful my business is. I can say that for a fact. Before I was worried, but I realized that it doesn't even measure because I have clients who are not even on social media. They are not following
Yeah.
me because it's word of mouth. And I have like, they just message me on WhatsApp and then they place their orders. So if you want to start a business, don't equate your social media following to the success of your business because
Yeah.
both of them are not interrelated. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing I can say about that. And
Mm-hmm.
what else? Yes, I was worried about the reach, but I realized that for a business like mine, word of mouth is most powerful. It's more powerful than how many followers I have. Because some people might
But you
follow
know,
me, have all their
but
friends
you know,
follow me.
people, all those people that do this kind of business with you,
Yeah.
like you rightly said, your number of followers does not equate to how well your business is going.
Yes.
People buy followers these days,
I
and
know. So don't
do
be
you
don't be
understand?
discouraged and just feel, oh my gosh, she has millions. Listen. And then the irony, you see millions and then the comments are like, well, one or two, and they're like, you don't even I'm sorry, I'm just saying because I have people that I
No, it's
follow
the
that
truth. No, you're actually right.
and they're
It's
like
just this thing.
celebrities and whatever. And because they have millions of followers, when they post stuff, the comments are like what, 200 or 100 or 80 something. So I don't look at that. I just focus on the business that I'm doing because
This
that's how
thing
it just is.
actually, this thing actually applies to not just business. It actually applies to even my own kind of job because
Yeah.
uh you hear, oh my God, she's on radio. Oh, they want to now like sometimes they now want to give you a job and everything. When they now see your followers are not up to 10,000 followers or something, then they'll be like, sorry, we need somebody who can market. But you now find out later that the people you now give the job to that you think have followers don't meet up to the expectations that you want. And
Yeah,
then
that's
you that you
true.
deserve the job on merit, it now becomes, it becomes very weird. So you're right. Actually, all these followers, number of likes, number of
Yeah.
comments doesn't equate to how successful or how good at what, because like you always tell me, quality over quantity every
Every
time.
time. Yes, every
Every
time.
time.
That's
So
true. Yeah.
yes. So now, before we go, have you ever been in a situation where you just wanted to rest? You've had a long week, you've been doing so much orders, your fingers have been paining you, and then you're
Yeah.
having family time, and then your phone beeps. Oh, sorry, please, I want to order a wig, and I need it next week because I have to go for this wedding, or my birthday is this, or my wedding is coming up, blah blah blah. So,
Yeah.
how did you go about it? How did you handle it? Because obviously, family time is the most important time in your life.
Yes, it
And
is the most
business
important.
comes up like, and then imagine this person is ordering like 3 weeks. So you're thinking, hey, wait, Jesus, $1,000 plus. Hey, how did you go about it?
So when I first started this business, there was a time I used to take everybody's orders, like because in my mind I was like, I need to make that money, I need to promote my business, I need to be in everyone's
Mm-hmm.
face, Jobelle.
Yeah.
But as time went on, I started realizing that I needed to kind of set boundaries. And I mean, recently, like currently, like I said, I told my customers that I'm close to the end of the month because, of course, I have exams that I need to prepare for. And I have people that want to order wigs and they're like, I will pay you this money. And in as much as I'm tempted to take it, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to take this and then not be able to deliver to the best
Yeah.
of my abilities. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
sometimes there's that thin line between, but I need this money, but do I have what it takes to deliver on the job? I need to take out this time for, my exams and for my family. So, for example, if the issue I have with some of my clients is people will message you at 12 a.m. in the morning. Like,
Morning. Yeah.
are you kidding? Or they will just call you. The worst is calls because you can ignore messages. And then they'll call you at 11 p.m. because they expect you to pick up the call and listen to them, talk about what they want to order. And I think sometimes I just kind of set boundaries. I don't actually, if I'm not going to pick your call, I won't pick your call. And then I'll leave a message. I'll give you a call back first thing tomorrow morning. Very, very polite. And if I pick your call, I'll be like, okay, thank you so much for your inquiries. Can you just leave me an email? I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's time for me to get to bed. Because sometimes I just want to be like, please don't call me, but I always have to remember that customer service is important. Because
Yeah.
people are not with me to see this my living situation. So when they're thinking about wanting to place, they're just thinking about themselves, not you. But you also
Yeah.
have to kind of take a back seat and just kind of put yourself in their shoes and just think about the fact that they don't really mean any harm. So it's how you handle that situation that would, build that, client relationship and preserve the business relationship. So for me, I'm just as polite can be, to be honest. I just try to I baby my clients basically and make them understand that these are work hours and these are family time for me. So that's what I do.
Okay. All right. All
Yeah,
right.
so you just have to
So,
just have to treat them like kids, you just have to
ouch.
treat them like children. Yeah,
Ouch.
you have
Ouch.
to.
Ouch.
The patience
Ouch.
you give with
Ouch.
kids, you have to do that with clients. You do because they don't understand.
Yeah.
So make them
Mm-hmm.
understand.
True though. True that. True that.
Yeah.
Okay. So before you give us any last words of encouragement, so I've been seeing some hairs that I've been saving up to buy because I'm like, no, my childhood friend cannot be doing hair. I don't even have one. It's not even
Oh, bless
funny.
you.
But this one on your hair. So I see the kind of colors that you use. And the good thing
Okay.
about it is you do it in a way that it complements any skin color. No
Mm-hmm.
matter how dark you are, no matter how light you are, or if your color is like caramel or chocolate or something. Because this one you're wearing is pretty nice, by the way.
Thank
And
you.
I'm just like, how do you come about the colors? Because I noticed also you dyed the hair yourself. Like
Yes,
I'm
I
just like,
do from
okay,
scratch. Yes.
yeah. So how do you come about the colors? Is it that you just picture, okay, you do blonde and you like, okay, it might fit me now, or if you know you're light enough, this will fit. Like, how do you just, spring up colors from anywhere?
Okay, to be honest, like I'm going to give this to my clients, okay? If you're watching and
Mm-hmm.
you're my clients, every single week I have created is inspired by my clients. They tell me their vision, they tell me what they want, they send me pictures, and I bring it to life. So,
Right.
and if a client is talking about a color that I know for a fact that it wouldn't look good on a skin tone, like I said, I'm always honest with them. And I make them understand that, you know what, this shade wouldn't fit you. Why don't we go a shade darker or a shade lighter? Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
in terms of colors, like of course I had to learn that, off books, watch a lot of videos, sign up to online classes to watch how to properly color hair. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think basically in terms of colors is client says, oh Jobelle, I want to wear ash blonde. And if they're asking me for ash blonde from head to toe, I'm like, no, we have to break it, okay? Let's have some roots, brown roots, dark roots, whatever, because you don't want to walk, wear a wig and look like I don't know what to say, but you don't want to look,
Look
like you
very
were
odd
dead.
and very weird.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want it to complement it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend so much money on hair, Let it be hair that looks good on you. Let it be hair that people see and be like, damn, girl, you're bringing it today, you know? So I always
Yeah.
guide them, like, in as much as I know they have all these crazy ideas, I'm like, okay, let's bring it down a notch, okay? With this work, this is what I think would work for you. And that's how we kind of formulate the colors and we create and
Yeah.
bring everything to life. So yeah, that's how I go about it.
All right. Okay. It's cool. It's
You?
cool. Maybe one day I'll be. I think that one of my favorite colors that you've done
Okay.
was, I think it was ombre. It had
Oh
like a
yeah.
golden brown and black or something, and I was like,
I
okay,
think I
that's
know the
one
one you're
hair
talking
hair color
about.
I'm gonna go for.
I think I
Yeah.
know because a
So
lot of
I'm
people
like,
have, yeah, there's one ombre I have, it's so beautiful. It has like this ombre up front and then at the back it's pretty. So
back,
yeah.
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 So I'm like, okay. All right.
No
So for
problem.
those who want to, um, so when I say words of encouragement now, I'm
Yeah.
saying like for those who want to start their own business, they don't know how to go about it, they don't
Yeah.
understand it,
Mm-hmm.
and there's some people that they want to do business, but the fear of handling people kind of prevents them from, because they don't want to start answering questions and being on, I don't know,
I
but then
know.
I say somebody is rude or somebody is this, somebody is that. What advice, what words of encouragement are you going to give this kind of people?
Okay, first of all, I'm just gonna say this now. Being an entrepreneur is not for everybody. You have to know your skill set. You have to know your capabilities. It's not everyone that is built to have their own business. Do you get what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
way it's not everyone that is built to be a king. There's a reason why all fingers are not equal. Okay, you need to just know
Mm-hmm.
where you are and the best way to serve so that you're reaping the benefits. So if you want to start a business and you've mapped everything else, you've done all your analysis, you've done all your feasibility study, you have the money, you're ready. But the one thing that
Yeah.
you're afraid of is communication. And this is where
Mm-hmm.
you have to train yourself. If you're the type of person, like, if you, okay, apart from business, I'm a sharpshooter. Like,
Oh,
I'm,
shit, give
I'm all
them.
I'm all smiles and
Give
everything, but
them.
I don't like people in my lane, you know. No, but but you'll be so surprised that when it comes to my business, I am so friendly and kind to everyone, even when they're like saying trash to me. I'm so sweet. But in real life, if you put business up, because for the business, it has to be a win-win. If you're gonna insult
Mm-hmm.
me, pay me some
Mm-hmm.
money, okay? You pay for
You
it,
know what I
that's
mean?
fine. But
You
if
know what
it
I
is,
mean?
on a different level, now that's different. So you have to first train yourself. If you're not good with communication, like if you're the type of person that gets irritated easily, you don't like people asking questions and everything, then you have to reevaluate if you really want to be an entrepreneur, because owning your business is about service to other people. That's what you need to
Yeah.
know. If you're the type that gets agitated, or listen, except the person you're dealing with is mad or mentally, you know, unstable,
Yeah.
if you speak to somebody with the kindest tone, kindest words, I don't expect them to be rude and disrespectful to you. I don't know if you know what I mean. Sometimes when people
I
come
get
to
it.
you with a bad attitude, but then you diffuse the attitude with a little hint of kindness,
It's
it
not
turns
what
everything
it's not what they were expecting.
it turns everything around. It does. I have people that
Yeah.
come to me and already, because of how I look, they think I'm standoffish or I'm some kind of a bitch, but they're like, wow, you're actually pleasant. It's all about you train yourself to be that way, because the
Yeah.
point the main the goal for you is sell your business. And if it means you have to be the most, shine your teeth, close up, whatever you have to be, do it. Smile. I'm serious, because
Oh my God.
if you have to be someone else so that your
Mm-hmm.
business thrives, then you go
Yeah.
for it. That's my only
Yeah.
advice. Okay. And if you're trying to start a business and you're worried about money, listen, the way some people start a business by, 10K, 500,000, it's not even about how you really start, it's how you can build from where you start from.
That
There are people
from.
who
Mm-hmm.
sell akara and they're so successful selling akara. How much is akara?
True.
But it's
True.
all about the tenacity, the commitment. And
Mm-hmm.
from that, when you have more people buy from you and people see your hard work, they want to buy from you. Even if they don't want to eat their akara, the fact that you're out there in the morning under the rain frying, you motivate people to just want to support you. It's all about helping
Very
you.
true.
So you have to first go in with a good attitude. Okay, I don't have enough money, but how do I get myself to a place where people want to help me enough to invest in my business? Or people are going
Mm-hmm.
to still buy from me, even if I'm not able to have a shop full of goods. It's all about perception, okay? Perception. You look at yourself in the mirror, tell yourself, I can do it. If I don't have the money now, I'll have the money later. But what do I do in the meantime when I'm trying to make money? Sometimes you want to sell hair. But the only way you can get the capital is by maybe, I don't know, maybe selling sweets. That's just an analogy. Sell sweets. When you make up the money for the hair, then you go start your hair business.
True.
All you have to do is
Very
just
true.
find a way to get that money and you're good to go. Yeah. I think that's it.
All right. Y'all
Yes.
heard from the boss herself, the
Please.
one and only Tolu Dan Adeoye. Woo! Give it up, give it up, give it up, give
Thank
it
you
up.
so much,
So,
guys.
guys, in case you're wondering what I typed at the comment section, that's the Instagram handle for her business page. Please,
Yes.
please, and please tell your people who are in and out of Canada. She delivers
Thank you.
worldwide.
I do.
She
I do. Check
she
my
delivers
reviews.
worldwide and she delivers nationwide. She lives in Canada right now, but
Yeah.
in case you want to order and you're out of Canada, she does that too. And I can guarantee you that you will not be disappointed.
No, you wouldn't. And even if you don't want to buy hair, we have hot combs. Everyone needs that. Trust me.
I
If you're
mean,
wearing, even
even
if you're not
if
even wearing wigs, okay, and you have natural hair,
you use it
because I
for your
have
hair,
videos.
right?
Exactly. I have videos of me using on my natural hair. Or if you're the type that likes to fix your hair and still have your leave out, you need a hot
Mhm.
comb, girl. Trust me. That Lagos is too hot to have puffy hair. Please.
Oh
You
no,
need to stick it down.
Right now, Lagos is cold.
Really?
Let me just yes.
Really?
Right now it feels like
Are
Lagos
you
is really
serious?
cold.
What month
Yes,
are we in?
Lagos.
August.
This is August, and I'm shocked too. Lagos is actually very cold right now.
Wow.
I went shocked to sleep. Is that bad?
Are you serious? I
No
mean,
jokes.
I would like it's kind of. I think it's a good thing because that it's too hot over there. Like with the hustle, hey, you
And
want to be
with the
hustling and be
stress and
sweating.
with the stress and traffic.
No, okay.
with
Either way,
the
either way.
stress and traffic. So Lagos is actually pretty cold. Lagos is
Oh,
pretty,
okay.
at least with what we've been experiencing for the past few weeks. Like
Yes,
you would think it wants to rain.
but
Apparently
it's
no
not
rain comes.
raining. Okay, it's just
No,
cool and then a lot of cool
it's
breeze.
just
I
cool
suppose.
and like there's barely any sun. But even when the
Mm-hmm.
sun comes through, it's still cold. You can still feel the breeze. Like where I stay now,
Yeah.
my place is close to the beach, so you can imagine the
Of
cold
course, it's going
plus
to
the
be
sea.
colder. Yeah,
It's going to be really
definitely.
cold. So
Mhm.
apart from my side, some other parts of Lagos too that are not close to the beach are actually very cold. So
Yeah.
it's the weather. I don't know if it's the whole global warming thing,
Yeah.
but I think in a way too, it's kind of good because I
It is
mean,
good, honey. It
traffic
is good.
here is
It's
Lagos is
insane.
oof.
You need the cool weather so you can think straight. No, it's
What?
too
You got
hot.
so
No,
so let's
you
that's how it's been. Tolu Dan Adeoye, I
Thank you
appreciate
so
this.
much.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for having me.
dropping everything for me to be here. I could
Thank you.
not, and I'm not taking it for granted because if
Thank
not for
you
you,
so
I'm
much.
not sure how the show would have gone on. I'm really
Thank you
appreciative.
for having
And
me.
guys, please don't forget, please follow her personal
Follow
and
me.
business page. Her personal page is Dictamnus, and her Instagram page is at Jobelle. Her business page is at Jobelle Locks Hairs. Thank
Yeah,
me
that's the
later,
thing
guys.
you
You're
should
not
follow.
going
Okay, that's the thing you should
to
follow.
that okay. She's specifically saying follow her Instagram business page. That's at
Yes,
Jobelle Locks
because that's
Hairs.
where I'm most
So
active.
please,
You want to know about me and what I do. That's where you should be. My personal page. I don't have time. It's all about money, and I don't know what else I'll be posting if
hey,
it's not
excuse
here.
me. You better give yourself some time, some break. You cannot kill yourself. Okay? I'm
No,
not saying
I
you should not
know,
make
but
money,
base,
but
yeah.
chill. I'm
Your
not saying so everybody's hustling to make money, but at the same time,
honey,
girl, you need time for
your
yourself
prime
also.
years. Some people wish probably they hustled a bit more because if anyone had told us that COVID was going to hit and people would be losing a
Yo,
lot of money, trust me, some people would have probably, gathered some kind of nest egg or something because COVID has
true
just
that,
disrupted a lot of
true that,
things.
true
So
that, true
I
that.
would just tell myself,
Very
I know
true.
I'm tired, I want to have some fun, I want to hang out with my girls, but if I don't have what's gonna sustain me and my family.
This year
There's gonna
though,
be
you
there's gonna be
got
a lot of
family.
time to play. Now is the time to work. When you're in your prime years,
Work.
your
Very
body and
true.
everything is intact. So you need to work
Very
now and you
true.
can enjoy and
Very,
play
very.
later. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, so guys, thank you for everyone,
Yeah.
and thank you to everyone who tuned in. I appreciate it. Time for me to hit the sack. I have to be up for
Thank
work
you. I
tomorrow.
know,
In
right?
case
It's
you're
really late
wondering,
in Lagos. Bye guys.
no,
Thank you
actually,
so much.
it's just past 8, like 28,
Oh, okay.
2018.
It's past 3 here,
No,
so
but
I can
I try to go to bed early because I have to be up at 3:30 in the morning to get ready for work and all that kind of stuff.
wow.
So
3:30.
yeah,
The
my show
Lord is
my
good.
show is by 5 now. What do you want me to do? I
Oh,
have to be.
that's true. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
So guys, in case you're wondering, catch me tomorrow from 5 to 9 a.m. Cool FM 96.9. Yes, you can actually stream it if you're outside the country. It's at Cool FM,
Okay.
coolfm.ng.
Okay.
Coolfm.ng. So you
Okay.
can actually stream it and you can hear me talk. I'm like, oh, I know her. Yeah, I know you
Yeah,
too.
Genevieve.
So
Yeah,
guys, thank you
definitely.
so much for joining
Thank
my
you so
live session. We do this again coming Sunday. And if you missed any of the previous episodes that I've done, okay, so this is the 10th episode. I have 3 more to go for a season 1.
much.
And the last episode is going to be epic because I have a surprise for people.
Okay, I
And
can't wait to watch it.
so I have a surprise for people and it's going to be interesting. The only problem is family and friends cannot participate inside. That's the sad
Okay.
part.
Now, wow. No, I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I'm your guest. So please, I beg. I don't know what you're talking
Excuse me. So guys, we had a very good time. I hope you guys did too. So it's time to say good night. Thank you to everyone
All
who
right.
joined.
Good
I
night.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you
Tolu
guys for
Dan.
joining in.
Good
Thank
night.
you so
Thank you so
much.
much, Tolu Adeoye. I love you and I will hit you up later.
All right. Bye, girl. Bye,
Mwah.
guys.
Bye. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining and watching. Thank you for your patience. I have to go. And we do this again next week, Sunday. Remember, you can catch the rest of the episodes that you have missed or previous episodes you've missed from episode 1 up all to episode 9. It's on my YouTube channel. Just click the link in my bio and please, please, and please help my ministry. Like, subscribe, and comment. Gotta go. Peace.